Happy Friday, you guys. We got breaking Big Brother news, and we also have to talk about Tom Sandoval changing his mind on suing Ariana Madix and so much more. So grab a beverage. Hopefully you're wearing something comfy, and let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel for No Offense, All Offense with me, stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture, Joleen Lunzer. This is kind of a no offense, all offense / Big Brother breakdown update. So I'm going to be talking about Bravo stuff and Big Brother. I was going to do Big Brother later on in the stream, but I think we're going to start with it. So let me just change my brand here because the feeds had been down. Nominations, 4 nominations, I should say. The feed started last night around 2 a.m., I believe, Eastern. So I was able to start watching it a little after 11 p.m. And we have a new HOH. Let me pull up my chart here with all of their names. Welcome, 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 you guys. Sorry, I have the feeds in one ear and I have, oh goodness. Uh-oh, what's Mackenzie saying? Okay, so you're gonna see me. We're doing both of it. Okay. So we're doing both here, you guys. Apologies. Okay. So HOH is Angela. You'll see Angela in the lower right corner. Angela, the 50-year-old mom, Angela, who we hope, we think, who is already proving to be quite entertaining on these live feeds that we haven't even had for 24 hours yet. So Angela won the HOH competition. I don't know what that competition was, but I am happy to hear that the 50-year-old mom won it because we know that a lot of these competitions tend to be more for like the cam type body types or the mats. You got to have a six-pack to win. So clearly this wasn't one of them, which is fantastic. So Angela won HOH. A lot of conversations through the night. Conversations this morning. Angela is already tearing up and crying. The feeds went down for the nominations, and it looks like I just had it here. She nominated Lisa. So we have Lisa, our celebrity chef, with the strawberries on her blouse and the and the butterflies in her hair. She nominated Chemo and Kenny, which disappointing because when before feeds went down, it seemed as though she might be heading in a way where she was going to put Matt up on the block. Matt, the Gene on Gene prom king, aka Karate Kid, but it looks like she might have went back on that. Originally, I think it was always going to be Chemo and Kenny, but we have to have 3 nominations, and I think this is because we have these twists and turns in play, and we have these 2 upgrades that house guests received in last night's episode. So there is a kind of not battle of the block or not that sort of thing, but something similar where people are they're going to get multiple chances to take themselves off the block. Again, we just started the season. These are all speculations, assumptions, things I've seen, things I've read. So that's where we are at with all of this. Angela is the HOH. On the block, we have Lisa, the celebrity chef, quirky lady. We have Kenny, the cop, the undercover cop. He couldn't stay undercover enough not to get nominated. And we have Chemo. Now, in my opinion, again, remember, I'm very opinionated, but you're welcome to have your opinion in the chat. I don't want her to put up Chemo. I think Chemo is more of a pawn, but I just think Angela, you got it's a hard situation because you have all these other factors and these twists that have come into play with these upgrades and downgrades. But as I go big, go home, put up 2 big targets, and it looked like Matt has been talking a lot on the feeds. The Karate Kid, he has been holding court in the storage room. Last night I was tweeting about it. If you follow me on X, you saw that. But he was getting his little troops together and acting like he was the dang HOH. But I think it's more to do with he doesn't necessarily know what he's doing. Mackenzie and Matt have also distinguished, or I shouldn't say distinguished, they have set themselves as a little bit of a target because there seems to be a budding showmance, despite the fact that they're not admitting to it. And Mackenzie's like, I don't know. Mackenzie is messy. Mackenzie's actually pretty entertaining. I don't know which way she's going to go with this messiness, but so far she's already talked crap on the HOH and also our little blonde VIP cocktail waitress queen, Leah. That's what Mackenzie was doing. And I don't know if it's because she sees Leah as a threat. And I don't know why you would talk crap on the HOH. That's you probably wait till after she's done being HOH, but that definitely put a target on her back and also Matt's back because they are so close. I clocked on while watching the feeds that the night before, obviously we didn't have feeds. The first feed started late last night, early this morning for East Coasters, and they stayed up like all night talking in the bathroom. So there's definitely a budding connection between Matt and Mackenzie. Leah is being talked crap on. I don't really know why. Leah seems delightful, but here we are. Angela is the HOH, and Mackenzie was talking crap on her. So Kylie says, Lord help us, not a showmance already. I mean, I it's not a for sure thing, but it's a for sure thing. Like it's pretty much a for sure thing. Um Oh, you guys, wow. But I was very happy to see that Angela here, let me take this down here, you guys. I'm very happy to see that Angela won HOH. I do wish she would have just went with like just all alpha kind of energy, all the I should say the stereotypical alpha, the abs, went with like a Matt and then with Kenny. I haven't heard too much from Kenny. It doesn't seem like people necessarily really dislike the undercover cop, but I think he is falling victim to they're going to get rid of the oldest dude in the house. And it seemed as though early when we found out Angela was HOH and when we first started watching the feeds, the vibe we got from her was that she wanted to make moves, but I think since she was first HOH, she's like, I'll go with maybe a little more of a consensus nomination and thought, hey, Kenny's not someone that I think would save me or not put me up, so I'll put him up. And he's also the old guy, so I think he just maybe fell victim to that. I'm not really sure. Again, we've only had feeds for such a short amount of time. A lot of this is just speculation on my part. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Smash that like if you haven't already. Subscribe. We're well over 40,000. Thank you so much. Melissa, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Melissa said, so excited to catch a live tonight. I am so excited you're here. And Jody, thank you for the first super chat of the live or super sticker. I appreciate that so much. If you guys want to support the channel further, you can do what Jody did here. Send a super sticker. Do what Melissa did here. Join the membership on YouTube or on Patreon, or send a super thanks after the video post. Also, shout out to those of you who have hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Thank you so much, Realification. I got your PayPal this morning, and thank you guys so much. So, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Murky Piglet says, brains over brawn, maybe go Angela. Yeah, I'm excited for Angela. It seems like I don't understand the Lisa. I think the Lisa nomination, since she has to nominate 3, which is pretty shitty as an HOH when you have to nominate 3 people. That's a pretty good percentage of the house that you're pissing off. And then knowing that they're going to have multiple opportunities to take themselves off the block with a POV and whatever this other thing is. And I'm forgetting what it's called now. Here, let me double check. Okay. So Quinn and Mackenzie, we know they have the upgrade to the deep fake HOH or America's veto. I don't know if that's what it's called though. So I think there's some kind of like veto arena or something they might be able to participate in as well. And then the 2 people, it seems like the 2 people that got the downgrade, they actually benefited from that because Chelsea and Cedric, who got the downgrade, it seemed like everyone thought that was unfair since they can be nominated but can't vote, can't play in HOH, and can't play in POV, that they just were not going to nominate them. So it almost turned out to be a safety advantage for them, this downgrade, which, I mean, who knew? Who knew? They just didn't take advantage of, not that that would have been the best option to go after either Cedric or Chelsea at this point. And now there is a 9. Yeah, Chelsea was playing hard today. Chelsea was giving information. Chelsea and Joseph, are little, I feel like I have to put my thing back up because otherwise I don't, half the time I don't even know who the hell we're talking about. So Chelsea and Joseph, you'll see them on the top row, kind of in the middle there. Joseph with the mustache and Chelsea, they're playing hard. They're both pretty close with Angela, the HOH, and they think Mackenzie and Matt are kind of dumb lollipops. They're not really feeling them, and that they're putting targets on their own backs. And I don't think they're wrong. So they're putting the work in and talking with Angela. Angela has also partnered up with Brooklyn right above her. So you'll see Angela on the bottom row, Brooklyn above her, the two moms in the house. Remember, Brooklyn wants to be the first married mother, as opposed to the unmarried mothers out there, to win big. Or no, would she be the first? I don't even remember, but yes, I think she said she wanted to do that. Okay, first married mother. So her and Angela have made a mom type alliance, and I believe they have a final 2. So we're day 3 of Big Brother. We only had the feeds for less than 24 hours, and these players are playing. So you can't hate on them for that, because at least they're not sitting around just waiting to be picked off. They are playing. So those 2. There's also a 9 that they're trying to form. It kind of brings you back to a lot of PTSD times of undeniable. Remember that? Oh, God. There's always, but it's kind of par for the course now with Big Brother that there's going to be a big alliance trying to form. Again, it's not going to stay. It's going to be a hot mess. And the people that were nominated being Chemo, Lisa, and Kenny, which just happened to be right next to each other on this picture on the bottom row, they were not in the 9. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening. There's a younger, kind of cooler kid, Matt thing happening, and an Angela, more integrated with all age groups alliance going. So right now it kind of feels like it's the Angela versus Matt and Mackenzie house. That's how it's feeling to me, just from watching the feeds, falling asleep to the feeds last night, and then waking up to the feeds. That's what it feels like. When the feeds came back and Angela had nominated Lisa, Chemo, and Kenny, Lisa seemed a little shell-shocked, and she was talking to her in the pink unicorn, aka salami room. Shout out to Haru. And obviously she's like, we'll figure this out. Angela's like, we'll figure this out. And Lisa's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, Anna makes a good point. Anna says, Angela needs to get her emotions in check. Once you nominate someone, you have to be ready to defend the choice. Angela is good. She's an interesting character from what we've seen already in the episodes and also on the feeds. She's very emotional. Okay. And she is going to be a player that plays with those emotions, but she's also very smart from what I've noticed. But I could see a paranoia spiral in her future. As she was up in the HOH room. She talks to the cameras though, you guys. She's a cam talker. So one of us, which is exciting. But she's just up there putting the pieces together, kind of freaking out at certain points, getting a little paranoid. But she does have, Chelsea, Brooklyn, maybe even Joseph, a few of them that can talk her off the ledge, hopefully, because we have seen some bad HOH spirals. First week, second week HOH spirals in the future, or in the past, I should say, but probably in the future too. Remember Frenchie? That was quite the spiral. We had what's his face from BB16, Devin. Devin has a daughter. He's like, I have a daughter. Saw a Devin spiral. So that could, be something that is not going to be great for Angela's game, but very entertaining for the rest of us. Janet says, Jolene, Brooklyn didn't annoy me yet. She hasn't annoyed me yet either. But again, we haven't had the feeds. I'm trying to be, as much as I roast and, make jokes, I'm trying to give each player as much of a chance as I can without all my preconceived stuff coming in of all the archetypes they love to put in the house and the personalities. Matt is early annoying me. He's annoying me. He thinks he's running stuff. I hate a dude with abs who walks in and thinks he's running the place. We know Rubina said she's not going to be mansplained to, so we'll see if there's any uh if they come to, I don't want to say to blows, they're not going to fight each other, but there's some beef that develops there because of it. Cedric, the youngster, the newly hatched, shout out to the archives, the newly hatched Cedric, the little fetus Cedric, he's playing too. You know, he's all over. He's kind of, it was a lot of following these people throughout the house. There are people who are really playing. You have the Joseph, Cedric, Chelsea, Angela, Quinn seems to be a favorite in the house. Both sides, if there are sides that are forming, which it appears there are, but there's a lot of intermingling and a lot of overflow from one group to the next. But everyone seems to want a piece of Quinn, so get it, Quinn. And as far as like Chemo, Lisa, Kenny, not a ton of game we saw from them. Tucker, I would say he's more of like a personality, friend to Matt. Takor, I not too much, I don't think. I think she was included in some of these early groups, but it was a lot of the feeds that I watched because again, we don't have the flashback option, which is so annoying. So I can't go back and see what I missed. But what I saw, a lot of it was revolved around Matt. Mackenzie will not shut up. I did not think Mackenzie was going to talk this much. I really didn't. I thought, oh, she's going to be like an Angela from BB20. She's going to look pissed all the time. No, she has lots of feelings and you're going to know about it. And she's going to talk shit on the HOH while the HOH is HOHing. And she is going to give her feelings about Leah and then be in the same room, like the storage room with Leah, talking about alliances. So very messy over there. And Brooklyn's gaming, like I said, with Angela. Rubina's being included in these groups and she's making her rounds. But I didn't see a ton from Cam, but that just could be because those weren't cameras I was watching at the time or I had fallen asleep. But Quinn seems to be a hot commodity. Matt seems to be holding court. Angela is really watching these dudes. And you can tell that she has watched the show previously because she is like, okay, I think, because, you know, Kenny came in and pitched to her early today before the feeds went down for nominations. And she said he was really, you know, after he left, she's like, he was really repping for, you know, he was capping, I guess you would say, for Matt. And she goes, oh, they're working together. They think I'm stupid. They're like, oh, this old lady. Oh, Matt told him what to say. They planned that. And I thought, oh, here we go. We're going to get a Matt and Kenny nomination. But she ends up not nominating Matt. And I really wish she would have. I thought that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. So right now we have Angela talking to Kenny in. I hate that there's no flash conversation. Paramount Plus, CBS Brother, fix this. This is the worst idea you've had. It's horrible. So Kenny's kind of like, why am I going up? What's happening? I'm a cop. And Angela's like, I was just watching you. And, you know, I was thinking, and you had said you felt like you weren't being yourself and you weren't having the conversations you need to have. And I said to you, Kenny, do you see what you're saying right now? You need to do that. You need to go in there. You need to do all this because you just left me. But I told you to go in there and do your thing and be who you are. That's why you were picked to be here. You got to show that. And Angela feels like he didn't build those relationships. So she's kind of going with it was a house consensus. Meanwhile, in the food storage, this food storage I have never seen. Last summer it got action. There were great times. We had Mimi getting frustrated at these people in the food storage. But this year, the food storage is like the chill zone. And right now you have Rubina in there, Chelsea in there, Leah in there, and Mackenzie. They're hanging out by the trash. Who wants to hang out by the trash? It stinks. I understand there's a door there, but anywhere else, ladies. One of the bedrooms, but maybe this is the spot because then they can, you know, pretend they're just getting food. But who's getting food for 5 hours? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm so sorry, you guys, about my voice. I'm still trying to fight off this sickness. So, okay, I'm gonna pause that for a minute, and I guess I'll just never see what they're saying unless someone puts it on social media. I just have to vent for a second. This is the dumbest thing, especially for engagement for CBS and Big Brother and Paramount to do, to get rid of the flashback. How the best part about this show is engaging with the live feeds and watching the live feeds. And we can't be present every minute, so it was great to be able to go back and rewatch, and then I could watch it like speed it up. And now they just took that option away from us, and it's just so frustrating, ridiculously frustrating, because we're missing valuable conversations, maybe. But we will ultimately miss valuable conversations, and we can't even go back. Ryan says, how was Matt in the storage room for hours? Well, Angela noticed it, Ryan. Matt was in the storage room for hours last night. He would stay there. Different people would come in. He was just holding court, and Angela noticed that, and that put a target on his back. Not the brightest bulb, but we didn't think he was going to be the brightest bulb going in, but definitely is feeling himself, right, Otter? It pisses me off royally too, because as someone who has covered this show for so many seasons and loves Big Brother even when it's bad, why would you punish us like this? Plus, we're paying for it. It's not like it's not like you're giving away something for free and I'm complaining about free stuff. It's stuff we're paying for. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Pamela B. I appreciate that. Hello from Upland. So that is what we'll revisit that at the end of the stream, but let's get into the no offense, all offense portion, which we'll talk a little bit more about different pop culture things. So we're going to be talking about the Tom Sandoval of it all, you guys. Okay. So Tom Sandoval, we know last time I talked to you guys about this, Tom Sandoval had sued Ariana Madix. And we were like, what the who, huh? Sued her in this Rachel Raquel Levis's Revenge P lawsuit that she has against Tom and Ariana. And he included a separate little lawsuit, very similar to Rachel's, against Ariana, saying it was an invasion of privacy for her to look at his phone after they'd been in a 10-year relationship and knew the codes to each other's phones. So that's, to me, that's the same thing as we share a home, or so I guess it's a little different, but basically you know the code to the house. So if you put the code in, you're invading my privacy. If I give you the code to my house and we're dating or something, I mean, this is ridiculous at this point. Okay. So we were so pissed. We were like, Tom Sandoval, you chicken willy piece of poo-poo doo-doo brown. We don't like you. Get out of here. And then he got off social media. Like, as this was dropping, he got rid of his social media, like preemptively got rid of his social media because he is a big baby bitch. Allegedly. Everything I say is alleged in my opinion. Okay. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. However, everything is true except for the parts that are false. Then Tom decides less than 24 hours later, after we already hate him more because he gives us all the reasons, he puts out a statement. Just kidding. He puts this on his Instagram. He brings his Instagram back. Him and his girlfriend, Victoria Lee Robinson, got rid of their Instagrams when they knew that news of this was coming out, that he was suing Ariana. So he knew what was going on. And then he goes, oh, okay. Late Tuesday afternoon, my attorney, Matt Garagos, whose advice I trusted, called me about the cross complaint, in the lawsuit, against myself and Ariana. Okay. I can't do that the whole time, but that's what he sounds like. He assured me that the action was customary and strictly preventative in these types of lawsuits, and urged me to agree to it. So he's passing the buck off on his lawyer. The words new lawsuit or suing, quote unquote, were not articulated to me. Well, get off the Coca-Cola Classic, okay? Quit staying up till 5 a.m. with your new girlfriend trying to relive the 90s, all right? And maybe get some sleep. Take less Adderall. I don't know what to tell you here, buddy. But maybe you should pay attention when your lawyer's talking to you. I doubt your lawyer got you into a situation that you didn't realize that this was a new lawsuit or suing. But then again, you're not the brightest bulb. I don't even think you turn on at this point. So he said, they were not articulated to me. Okay. I should have done more of my due diligence on the matter. Yeah, you should take full responsibility because that's your job, not your lawyer's job. Your lawyer can present it to you and say, do you want to do this? Ultimately, you make the decision because you're a big boy. Even though you do owe mommy $250,000 of her retirement that you're not going to pay back because she had to give it to you because you're bad with finances and started a karaoke band when you can't sing. Okay, I digress. Upon realizing what this action actually means, who told you, Tom? Who told you how did you figure out in 24 hours what it meant? Did you need the Bravo bloggers to break it down for you? You dumb? I have removed Matt Garagos from my legal team. Oh, wow. But even putting his first name, really going after Matt Garagos there. In no way am I suing Ariana. But you were. The action against Ariana brought on my behalf is being removed. It's just a little too late. It's seriously, Tom, I'm not ready to make nice. I'm not ready to back down. I'm still mad as hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to make it right. I probably wouldn't if I could, but I'm mad as hell. I can't bring myself to do what it is you think I should. I don't like you. I'm happy that you stopped this ridiculous lawsuit, but you're still an asshole for tormenting this woman and tormenting all of us. And essentially probably just no, you did ruin the show. You did ruin the show. As much as Lala and Sheena wanted to push the narrative that Ariana was the reason the show wasn't going to come back, we know that wasn't true. It was you.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us, definitely. So upon realizing what this action actually means, which means he finally woke up from his Coca-Cola Classic hangover and maybe had someone read it to him, or maybe Schwartz called him and was like, dude, what are you doing? I have removed Matt Garagos from my legal team. In no way am I suing Ariana. The legal action against Ariana brought on my behalf is being removed. I hold no ill will or vindictiveness towards Ariana. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're a bad person, Tom Sandoval, and you need to get help. And you're very vindictive and you're very mad because she's killing it. And you're staying up till 5 a.m. on Coca-Cola Classic while your girlfriend wears a wig that looks like Ariana's haircut and her hair color. Weird. And going on Instagram Live. What? Ugh, desperado. Now, by removing both the cross complaint and the attorney who recommended it, I hope to get through this case quickly so that Ariana and I can both finally move on with our lives. What an asshole. Tom, you messed up so royally that you're never going to come back from this. And I love that for you because I don't want to see you anymore. And I don't think a lot of people do. So People Magazine is reporting it as well. Tom Sandoval drops lawsuits against Ariana Madix in no way am I suing Ariana. I didn't understand. So he dropped it. Tom Sandoval, 62 years old, first filed the lawsuit against Madix 39 on Wednesday, July 17th. That was 2 days ago. In his complaint, the Vanderpump Rules stars alleged that on March 1st, 2023, his then girlfriend, Ariana Madix, accessed his phone without his permission and reviewed images, information, data. The image she reviewed was Rachel Raquel fingerling herself. It was the fingerling thing, okay? Those little fingerling, and communications. That included FaceTime videos that he recorded without Rachel Raquel's knowledge or consent, which is grounds for revenge P, and I support that. But then she added Ariana, and it's so dumb. So she found the FaceTime videos between him and Levis, with whom he was having an affair. However, on Thursday, the next day, July 18th, Sandoval issued a statement to Instagram announcing that he dropped the suit and removed attorney Matt Garagos from his legal team. You know, Matt Garagos is like, but dude, you asked for this. You literally were like, I need money. Me and my girlfriend, allegedly, Victoria Lee Robinson, we got a lot of Coca-Cola we want to get. We got a lot of homes we want to rent. They're just out there like, went on Instagram Live, I don't know, a week or so ago, and they were in this big rented house that I think she probably got off Airbnb. She was like, I rented a house for Tom and I because I was signed sight unseen, and we are just like getting away. Well, Tom can't get away, Victoria. Maybe you can, but Tom's got bills to pay. Tom's got to pay his mom back. Tom's got to work. Okay. Tom's also ruining Vanderpump Rules. So he has stuff he needs to do. He's got that bar, Schwartz and Sandy's. I mean, if you read the Reddits on it, it looks like it's closing early. Max is, bartending at 11 p.m. It's supposed to be open until 2. He's closing it down going, we got no ice, according to people. According to firsthand accounts, allegedly, of people going to this bar. They got 15 people in the bar and they're closing down early. And they're trying to make a comeback. They're trying to get the, people to come to Schwartz and Sandy's by having rerun parties of Vanderpump Rules where they watch old episodes and talk about it. Like a rewatch? Like a rerun? Okay. What's a rerun? Okay. So he's got stuff he should be doing. He assured me that the action was was customary and strictly preventative in these types of lawsuits and urged me to agree to it. This is what Tom Sandoval is saying. Sandoval claimed that the words new lawsuit or suing were not articulated to him. Because you got to spell it out. You got to do you got to say it in Spanish, American Sign Language, A, R, is this R? No. ARTICULATE. Articulated with the D. Articulated to him. Okay, apologies for murdering ASL right there. But you need to say it in every language, and eventually it'll stick. The action against Ariana brought on my behalf is being removed. I hold no ill will or vindictiveness towards Ariana. He concluded the Instagram statement that he's removing both the cross complaint and the attorney, which we read. People reached out to Garagos for comment. In the lawsuit, complaints obtained by people, Sandoval claimed that Maddox made copies of the data and distributed the data to Levis and third parties without his authorization or permission. He was seeking punitive damages for Maddox's alleged act. You can't tell me that this man didn't know when you're getting that's money, baby. That's money, honey. You want some of that. There's no way. When you're struggling with money and you bring up you're trying to get punitive damages, that's damages exceeding simple compensation and awarded to punish the defendant. Is the exact definition. And we know you're struggling with having cash. Stop, Tom. Don't pass the buck on to Garagos. He's got to work. It sucks that he had to represent you and all this BS and do this. But come on, give me a break. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably not true, Judge Judy. And this doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness. Let's see what you guys are saying. Dog Mom Laura. Thank you, Joleen. Love your lives. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. Pamela B says, Tom, go retire and live with your daddy. Yeah, your dad has roommates, so he'll maybe take another roommate. That's what you said. RT says, I have a huge feeling Sandy Butt's mom will never see the 250 ever again. No, I don't think she will. And I think he had previously stated, I'm paraphrasing here though, that she is okay with that. She's had to come to peace with it because once she birthed you from her body, she knows who her son is. A mother knows. A mother knows. Heather says, that's what I've been saying too. Completely agree. Alex says, Tom 100% knew and just didn't think it would blow up in his face. No, he didn't think he would get this backlash, Alex G. 100%. He did not expect that. And once he started getting the backlash, that's like, maybe I'll change my mind. It was going to be over for Tom. They were putting out cancel Tom, fire Tom from Vanderpump Rules, which I think they should have already fired him. I mean, he ruined the show. He really did. His behavior, season 10 is one thing with this affair, but how he acted in season 11, I think is almost more disgusting. How he still tried to villainize rather than feeling sorry, feeling bad, trying to atone, trying to, be a better person, letting Ariana breathe. He tried to villainize her again. He almost tried to re-victimize her. I don't want to label Ariana as a victim because she is a survivor. She's not going to give up, but you know what I'm saying. Mtronics, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Mtronics says anything for fame, Sandoval and his fake model girlfriend. Jody, thank you for the super sticker. Mtronics says, I already saw that one. Sorry. Apologies. Muffy Styler, thank you for the super sticker. Pamela B says, do you have that crazy post? It was classic. Which one? Dog Mom Laura, thank you so much, you guys, for the super chat. Love. I'm not vindictive. So he was looking for punitive damages. He saw that Ariana was killing it on Love Island, getting all these opportunities. Love Island was the most streamed reality dating show. It was breaking records here. And Tom was like, it's not fair. So after saying that he wasn't sure Rachel Raquel had a soul on the reunion for including Ariana in this Revenge P lawsuit, he then files a lawsuit against her and goes, I didn't read it. You're 56 years old, Tom. When are you going to become literate? When are you going to read these things? This dude is a mess. He's a mess in a dress sometimes. Like, he is such a mess. Maddox's attorney, Jordan Sussman, tells People, we are pleased that Mr. Sandoval has stated his intention to dismiss the cross complaint against Miss Maddox. This entire lawsuit against Miss Maddox is without merit, and it is only a matter of time before it is dismissed completely. I can't wait for that. Sussman had previously said in a statement to People on Wednesday, July 17th, that Maddox is confident that a jury will see through his latest play and dismiss his frivolous claims. The attorney added that it is abhorrent that Tom Sandoval continues to torment Miss Maddox. That's what he does. He continues to torment her because, Tom, you have made bad decisions in your life. You are bad with money. You are bad with relationships. You are selfish. You are lazy. And those all fall on you to change. That's no one else's job to change except for your own. So that falls on you. So, but Tom, being the problematic, toxic person he is, in my opinion, he always wants to blame a woman for that. He's going to blame mommy, girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. The damn guy's blaming his mistress. I mean, he wanted us this past season to mourn with him the death of his affair and his mistress. We're like, that's not happening, Tom. We don't do that. We don't mourn mistresses over here. Sorry. We don't mourn the affairs. Your relationship is ridiculous. Your friendship is bullshit. No, it's not. Yes, it is. This guy. And now we got to watch him on Traders. I mean, oh, God. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to I'll be able to handle it. But it's just disgusting. Tom, these are your bad mistakes. This is you not knowing how to live a life as a responsible adult. You're garbage, Tom. And listen, the garbage either has to take itself out, or you gotta, I don't know, put it in a compost and the circle of life, and it becomes, I don't know, create energy with it. You can change, but you haven't taken yourself out yet. The trash must take itself out. You can't just keep being trash. You can't sit there because it's getting stinkier and stinkier, and it's going to piss off more and more people. And that's all that you're doing. Change your life, sir. Do something, or just go away. Go away and learn a trade. I hate to push that on those people, but what about being an electrician? I don't think you're smart enough, but maybe if you get some help, you could do that. Go learn a trade. Go give something to the world. Go be a productive citizen, because believe me, no one needs to hear you singing. No one needs to see you suing. No one needs to see you on Instagram Live at 4 a.m. with your girlfriend pretending you're in Sugar Ray. It is 2024, okay? Now, as much as I love the 90s and nostalgia, I also live in the present. I go back in my little sayings and listening to music and stuff, but you and your girlfriend are really, you're arrested development. You're living in this time where I think maybe you thought it was your best, your youth, and you just keep bringing these things up and trying to relive these things. That was when Victoria was dating Leo. Maybe that was a little not as far back, but you are where you are right now. And it's okay for you to be garbage to yourself, but the garbage is leaking out and it's affecting everyone around you. The HOA has spoken, and you got to take your trash out, and then you got to take the bins back in, and you got to clean up your mess, because your shit is starting to affect other people. And it's just ridiculous. So that's where it's at. Ariana, unfortunately, is also being sued by Pennywise. Okay. Chef Penny, aka Pennywise. Shout out to Penny. Her and Katie. So right after Tom sues her, we got Pennywise suing her. Per the complaint, Chef Penny claims that the duo did not honor the terms of her role as COO and director of culinary at the restaurant. Penny, can you move on, please? Please, as a statement for women everywhere and feminism. You're doing good, Penny. Why are you trying to bring down these two? I don't understand it. It seems like it was clear to them. I don't know why you want to get in there and copyright stuff, but okay. Ariana and Katie Maloney are facing a lawsuit just 2 months after opening their Los Angeles sandwich shop. Something about her. Chef Penny is suing the Vanderpump Rules stars for not upholding the terms of their written partnership, according to the filing obtained by People. TMZ was the first to report the news. Maloney confirmed in April that they had parted ways with Chef Penny. The complaint states that in June 2023, the trio agreed that Chef Penny possessed 10% of the partnership, serving as the COO, Director of Culinary. Oh boy. The chef would be paid $7,500 a month. Damn. Which would ultimately increase to $10,000 in January 2024. Per the complaint, it was contingent on Chef Penny helping run something about her, which she claims she has. According to the complaint, Chef Penny alleges Maddox and Maloney are denying the terms of the original partnership. Within her lawsuit, the chef is seeking a judge to declare that the partnership and its terms are legally binding. People reached out to Chef Penny. She declined to comment. People did not immediately hear back from a representative from Maddox or Maloney. Something about her opened in West Hollywood in May after permitting issues and other logistics caused delays. Maddox and Maloney first announced plans to open the shop in 2022. We all remember that. It was a very exciting day. The duo spoke with people about the setbacks in an interview ahead of the opening. We both believed that it would always happen, that we were going to make it happen, Maddox said at the time. But there was definitely some moments of deep breathing at times when something else would pop up, and you just have to take a second. I don't think it was ever a moment of this won't happen, but it was just kind of like, okay, how much longer are we talking? Maloney added. Are we talking weeks or months at this point? Maloney said relinquishing control helped her trust the process more. As a newbie in the restaurant business, Maddox called it an incredible learning experience. The Dancing with the Stars finalist was served with another lawsuit just one day before, and that would be stupid Tom Sandoval. So Chef Penny is claiming, no, you guys, we had an agreement that I was going to get 10% of the partnership. I was going to be the COO. Director of Culinary, and then I'd be paid $7,500 a month. And then in January 2024, I'd be paid $10,000 a month. And it was contingent on her helping. And Katie and Ariana are saying, no, that's not true. And we just want to part ways. So, it is just like, Susie Q. And this is a business owner. It's just the hits keep coming for them as they are trying to run the sandwich shop. Katie's doing her own thing with podcasts and just being overall, killing it as a newly single gal. And then Ariana obviously is just getting opportunity after opportunity. Not Penny, it's Pennywise. Thank you, Melissa, for the super chat. At this point, it's Pennywise. And $10,000 a month for a brand new business? That seems a little too much. It does come off thirsty, Tequila Girl. Tequila Girl 13 says Chef Penny is thirsty AF. It's thirsty. And just from Lisa Vanderpump's reaction at the reunion, it seemed a little, it just seemed a little strangely calculated the way she was bringing up the Chef Penny situation and how her and Chef Penny are long friends. And, we've done business together, which is all fine and dandy Randy, but like, mind your business. You might have introduced them to her, but it didn't work out. And not all business partnerships work out. And do you want these young women to succeed, or are you guys just in the hateration stage? Michelle says, is Penny just going after both of them? Both of them. It's all rent. Yeah, probably that $10,000 a month probably does go to rent. It's crazy. Kristen said Lisa has zero good intentions. And Nicole says, come get your friend, Lisa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Monica says dropping the suit the last week of Love Island seems very sus. It does, especially with the news coming out. I think similar to Lala, people are counting what's in Ariana's wallet. They're counting her coins. That's what it feels like. And they're making a lot of assumptions, and people are coming out of the wall now to collect on, Tom Sandoval, obviously a completely frivolous, ridiculous, abhorrent, like Ariana's lawyer said, lawsuit to bring up. And then you have Chef Penny. As all this news is coming out about how successful Love Island is and how great Ariana is doing. Muffy Styler says, Penny is not supporting women. Yeah, you don't support women. Said in Ramona's voice, you don't support women. It's true. It's just like girl, this is a business relationship do we have paperwork? Do we have proof that this was or this is all just their kind of verbal agreement they had. I guess they'll have a judge look at it. I do hope that the ruling comes in favor of Ariana and Katie, because I mean, they're just starting out in this business. It doesn't, I mean, again, my opinion, it didn't appear that they were trying to be vindictive or, screw Penny out of money. It just seemed like it was a working relationship that just wasn't going to work going forward. Yes, Nicole B. Unfortunately, and thank you, Muffy, for the super chat. More money, more problems. I mean, Biggie told us a long time ago. Oh, yes. Michelle says Penny never signed crap. And Lita Star says trying to get on her dimes because they're upset. Pretty much. I mean, Ariana is the heat is on Ariana. Her star is bright and she is killing it. And the world is really, I mean, it's open to her right now. The opportunities are endless. And it seems like there's a lot of people who are salty about that or are trying to cash in on that selfishly. So Lala sitting back, I was cheated on too. I should have a sandwich shop. Boom, boom, boom. Lauren from Utah, bish. Miss T said Penny created 10 sandwiches. OMG, expensive work. And it was like tuna salad. My husband makes a killer tuna salad. And you know what the secret is? Dill. Adding in actual pickle juice and dill. And we just did a little celery, I was going to say. Oh, my God. The Minnesota. I love it. It comes out. A little celery. But there's probably some other secrets, too. But he makes a mean tuna salad. Should I give him $10,000 a month and call him the CEO of the kitchen? The COO of the kitchen? I mean, he is basically, because I'm not good even at tuna salad. But even my husband can teach me to make a killer tuna salad in 10 minutes. No offense to all the culinary genius out there. There are a ton, but it's not like you were reinventing the sandwich wheel. I think there's a ham and cheese. There was nothing I haven't seen before. A Mediterranean. Ooh. Yes, Mtronics, that's a wonderful word. Greed. A lot of greed. Lots and lots and lots. If I was a lawyer, I would offer my services pro bono, Alex. You're such a sweetie. Janine says between Chef Penny, Tom, and Rachel, it's aggravating because it feels like they're just compounding. Like, you're just piling up on Ariana as she is moving forward with her life. Yeah, there's like a Greek goddess sandwich. Okay. Yeah, who doesn't love a Greek sandwich? Unless you're allergic to something. Lala, Laura, and Christy, calm it down over there. I think Chell deserves a PS5 one day. Right now, he has Elden Ring, and he is very happy on his Elden Ring. I think that's what it's called. Rocket Dog and Elden Ring. And he gets to make me wonderful sandwiches. He's a very happy man. Who wouldn't want to make me a sandwich? When's the last time you made me a sandwich? All right. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. Says her groundbreaking Greek goddess. Ooh, because it's a Greek sandwich, but she add in like the feminine elements of the restaurant and called it a goddess. Ooh. Oh, you sent me Reddit links. Thank you. I assume on Instagram, so I will check that. Thank you for letting me know, Evelyn, and thank you, Care Bear. You guys always have my back. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. Kristen Doty. Kristen Doty and Luke Broderick have tense public argument over Tom Sandoval's lawsuit. What? What in the what of the what and the who is going on here? Okay, so Us Magazine is saying Kristen Doty and Luke. Oh, geez, these ads. Kristen Doty and Luke Broderick, her little Colorado guy, who looks like he's on that Welcome to Plathville, one of the Plathville brothers, have tense argument over Tom Sandoval's lawsuit. Things got very awkward and tense when Kristen Doty and Luke decided to record themselves arguing over Tom Sandoval's lawsuit against Ariana Madix during the Thursday, July 18th episode of their Balancing Act podcast. Speaking of thirsty, the couple and stars of the Valley kicked things off by immediately addressing Sandoval's lawsuit that he since dropped. I was about to ream his a-hole, Doty said, of us, or said of Us Weekly's exclusive breaking news that Sandoval 42. I love how Us Weekly's like, we got to shout ourselves out. It was exclusive and it was breaking and it was us that did it. I've been texting horrific things. I don't want any of you to read about how vile I thought it was. Broderick, 33, basically a baby. No, he's a man. However, had faith in the decision made by Sandoval's legal team. Dump him. That is a huge red flag. If my husband came in here, and he better not if he's listening to be funny, and says, I think that was a good idea, what Tom did. Divorce. It's a word we don't like to use, but it's or ball cutting. One of the two is going to happen. You're going to get Lorena Bobbited or it's a divorce. Okay. Because that is just logically wrong. It's just common sense at this point. All right. Anyone who thinks that that's okay for Tom Sandoval to sue Ariana in this case that he has now dropped hates women. That's just what you just hate them. You just hate us. You just hate us because there's no other reason I can think about. Either you personally hate Ariana or you just hate women, period. It's funny because when I first saw the article written about it, I said, this is probably something just to separate Tom and Ariana. And it's a normal legal proceeding, he recalled. Because in the distribution of Revenge P, his attorneys probably said, look, if you file this against Ariana, then that removes you because she took it from your phone and therefore one of the allegations can get dropped against you. Maddox and Sandoval were initially sued. We know this, blah, blah, blue.
I think Tom suing Ariana was a good idea.
What did you say, Joe?
I think Tom suing Ariana was a good idea. No divorce.
Go make me a sandwich. I love you. I knew he was going to do that. I shouldn't even have given him the idea. But of course he was going to do that. Oh my God. He's going to have to make me so many sandwiches. I'm going to Lindsay Hubbard him. Okay. He is not going to be able to sleep tonight. Okay. So Doty called Sandoval's filing cowardly before confirming that Maddox and their friend group knew the lawsuit was coming before it made headlines. Oh, so Tom, you had time to read that thing, you little liar. You big ass liar. We were all aware of his alleged lawsuit, but those were your thoughts? My thoughts were vile, disgusting, deplorable, vicious, revolting, Doty said. To which Broderick, Luke, replied, I know you've known the guy, you dated him forever ago and whatever, but recently I've talked to Tom more than you have. It took me by surprise. Luke, I've seen Luke now at his bar at Schwartz and Sandy's more than I'd like to see him there. And I'm like, what are you doing there, Luke? What are you doing there? You can go anywhere else. Why are you there? I see you, Luke. You're sus. You're sus. Doty made it clear she didn't give a F about seeing Sandoval's side of things. Nobody does. Sandoval has since walked back the recent, legal development by claiming he didn't know he was going to be suing Maddox. I didn't know I was going to sue Ariana. I didn't know. And he blamed his attorney. I am in no way suing Ariana. Yeah, okay. While offering to take on the drama, Broderick pulled from his own personal experience. Oh, great. Can't wait to hear what Colorado Springs is going to tell us here. I'm not coming in to just straight up blindly defend him. I'm saying I've been sued. Red flag. I've been in a lawsuit. Red flag. He noted, I've spent 6 months of my life stressed to the gills. You're not a fish. From one business erroneously suing my business, costing me upwards of $40,000. So why would that automatically make you side with Sandoval? Wouldn't that make you side with Ariana, you dummy? If you were erroneously being sued, well, Ariana's erroneously being sued. So why would you side with the guy suing Ariana and essentially her business, which is her brand, her person? You make no sense. Colorado, come get him. And I hate to do this to you because I love Colorado, but come get him. What in the Breckenridge is going on? Doty tried to see where Broderick was coming from. This is why you can't be 40 and with this baby man. And I know he's 33 and it's only 7 years, but it might be too many years. I know, honey. I feel you. Now we got to pander to his feelings. We got to do that so men don't murder us, allegedly. So Doty tried to see Broderick was coming from and said, I know, honey, I feel you. But this is reality TV. Well, there's nothing to feel him on because he's making no sense, but okay. Everyone signed a contract. I have been doing this shit since 2011. just like Tom Sandoval. He's an OG from season 1 of Vanderpump Rules. Later in the episode, Kristen Doty recalled Sandoval's recent attempts to spend time with her and Broderick, which she shut down out of loyalty to Maddox. Tom, go get some new friends, you weirdo. I'm trying not to lose my shit right now, and I'm trying not to cuss. This is just mind-blowing. So anyway, I'm so happy that Tom had this realization. However, this came to him, whatever epiphany it took, Doty said, while Broderick pointed out that Sandoval was probably saw the public response that was calling him an awful piece of shit, and rightfully so. The conversation took a turn. Oh my God. When Doty questioned why does he even have an opinion? You just got to the game, Luke Broderick. You don't know what's going on. Anything you say at this point is going to be mansplaining to your girlfriend, Kristen, who has been in this since the beginning and used to date this man. So the fact that this man even has I don't want his opinion. Can you tell him to be quiet? Can you shush him? Because we don't need every man's opinion on everything, especially since he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's like me coming on here and going, I'm going to talk to you today about the Baltimore Ravens. You'd be like, bitch, you don't know nothing about the Baltimore Ravens. And I don't. I do know that one of their brothers is on Love Island. That's all I can speak on. So I will remain in my place about the Baltimore Ravens. And that just came to my head because of Odell. But I only just learned about him. So I'm not going to go and talk about the Baltimore, but I don't know shit about the Baltimore Ravens. And that's the difference between some of these men and women, is when we don't know what we're talking about, we usually just shut the frick up. But Luke's like, I got an opinion. Nobody cares, Luke. I didn't even remember your name. Honestly, I don't care for you. I don't care about you. Oh my gosh. And the fact that she has to like placate him and be like, I know, sweetie, it's a great point. It's a stupid point. It's not a great point. No one needs Luke Broderick, huh? Your opinion on any of this, sir. Go back to Plathville. I do not have time for this. Okay. I am too old. And Kristen, you're in your 40s now. And as a woman in your 40s, you start giving less and less shits. And my mom warned me these days would be coming. It's going to be really hard because he's got 7 years to get to his 40s. And you're going to have to keep doing this. Like, good point, baby. Good point. Kristen, here we go. The conversation took a turn when Doty questioned, whether Sandoval truly was completely unaware of the developments in this case. She knows he's not. She knows him. She dated this man. She laid in bed with this man. She watched this man lie to her, and she lied to this man. She knows. Kristen, do you read your contracts before you sign them? Broderick asked. How dare you, sir? I would just be like, what? Why am I being inquisition? Like, why are you questioning me now? For Sandoval? For my ex-boyfriend? To which Doty fired back, I do. And I go through them with my lawyer. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen, I'll give you a baby. No, I can't give you a baby, but we'll find you a baby. We don't need to do it with this guy. Broderick pushed back that Doty said multiple times that she trusts her attorney enough to have them sign. And you're spilling her business? I hate this man. Oh my God. No, on air? Kristen, we can do better. The same lawyer I have had since 2011. We just had a lease contract for the house. We finally found a house to rent. I have never read a effing lease contract in my life. I read every single word, Doty said. Every contract that I get from my company, I read every single word. Do I read all of my contracts for reality TV anymore? No, I do not, because I've had the same attorney for 13 years. Broderick thought that proved his point. Of course he did. You did nothing. Go wash your wiener. I don't have time for this. Go wipe better. I don't like this man. I do not like this man. Oh my God. So he thought this proved his point. He thought he did something. He said, if he were to say this is a standard thing and it's normal for this type of proceeding, it's basically just to help things move along faster or something simple, would you take the idea to read every word of it? Or would you trust him and sign it? The Bravo newbie continued, Sandoval was told it one way, and that way is probably not false. It is that, but it's not the whole story. So he didn't know the full scale of what he was doing. And I think he made that clear. Wrong. You know why you're wrong, Luke? Do you want me to prove you wrong in 2 seconds? He took himself off social media, and so did his girlfriend. They knew this was coming. As this shit was dropping, before this shit was dropping, they preemptively took themselves off of social media, which indicates to me that they knew backlash was coming. if this was just a standard thing and he didn't know that he was suing Ariana, he wouldn't have taken himself off social media. He would have stood his ground. He would have been like, no, it's nothing bad. It's just this thing my lawyer said we have to do. I didn't read it. But he knew. Oh, Luke, you're an idiot. Such an idiot. The pair then shifted focus to other topics, but this isn't the first time they argued on their podcast over Sandoval. The fact that he's even arguing with the woman who lays down naked with him over Sandoval is crazy to me. That just shows that he is getting undeserved vagina. In a January episode, Dodie found out as they were filming an episode that Broderick spent time with Sandoval without her knowledge. Kristen, dump him. Broderick then praised Sandoval's home and sympathized with him amid his legal proceedings with Maddox over their shared home. Oh, take him out to the trash with Sandoval. I understand both sides of it is all I'm saying because I feel like I've gotten to know both of them. They've both been equally nice to me, but do you know Kristen? You should probably just err on the side of agreeing with Kristen, the one who brought you into this world that you so don't like and want to be a part of, but you sure have opinions about. No one has ever done anything that felt manipulative or mean or bad or what. That's so great. That's about as helpful as what Lindsay Lohan said during the Harvey Weinstein. She's like, well, he never touched me. He was great to me. Well, good for you. Congratulations. You're one of the few that he didn't try to ruin their lives. But maybe you could just keep that to yourself and stand up for the actual women that have all these horrific stories about the guy. I don't understand people like they're like, he never did it to me. Well, lucky freaking you that he never treated you so horribly. You weirdo. Dodie poked fun at Broderick's attempt to play neutral while complimenting Sandoval. So you're just basically saying Tom has a bunch of cool LED lights in his house. So you get why he wants to buy it. She joked. He's like, look at my cool gym, bro. Dude, this is, oh my God, I'm saying dude. Horrible. Horrible. Thank you, Care Bear, for sending that to me. Oh my God. They have the transcript and everything on Reddit here from the Balancing Act episode from today. Well, no, yesterday, the 18th. Or they talk about this. So you can check that out if you go to the Vanderpump Rules subreddit on Reddit. And there's a post about this episode. I got to see what you guys are saying because I was just going off. Luke, yes, lead a star. Luke, you're the next petition. So enjoy it. If we could remember your name, we'll put you on the petition. But I already forgot your name. Okay. Bravo water is tasty for the thirsty. It really is. Cammie says, how can he understand anything? He's known them for 2 seconds. Like, know your place, know your role. Don't speak on everything. This, yes, you're on a podcast, but this is something you let your girlfriend lead. Again, if I was on a podcast, me and my husband are talking Vanderpump, he's going to let me lead with that. Unless I say, please give me your unfiltered opinion about Vanderpump, even if it pisses me off. And if we're on a podcast about the Minnesota Vikings, he'll lead that shit. And I'll throw in a couple things, but I don't really know what I'm talking about, even though I did agree to watch this season with him. But just like know your place. Yeah. Goodbye, Luke. End of said. This probably pulled the if right out of Kristen's feet. This is wild. Sarah says Tom will probably find Luke a mistress. He probably did. Oh, I hope not. Brandy says, close your baby door to him. Yeah, close it up. Lock it up. Put the lock on it. Make a code. Don't use your birthday. Don't use any identifiable numbers or things. Yeah. Peace out, Luke. It's been real. It's been really real. If that's your name. Guy Rose with a capital G. Pukey Luke. Maybe you just got a new nickname, Luke. Pukey Lukey. Yes, Janine. The chat is hilarious. This is how he makes us talk about, yes, why you make us do this to you? Dude, where's my sandwich? Make us a sandwich, Luke. Witness says, I wish Luke would have waited for more information because he made a stance too early and he did that shitty thing. Like, yeah, see, I was right. You weren't right. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just trying to be a contrarian right now and side with the dude. And it's stupid. And nobody likes it. Stay in your own lane. Thank you, HC. Yes, too much bro frat energy. Endub says, I gotta save my comments when she's paying attention to the chat. No, this is another good reason to go back after the video post and put your comments in so I can see them and highlight them. RT says, right, Jolene, that statement, they never did it to me. So it's so cringe. It's unnecessary and we don't need it. Like, wow, congratulations. You know, that's like saying, oh, it's a really bad housing market and a lot of people couldn't afford a home, but I could. And I got really low interest, but everyone's interest is high, which none of those things are in fact true about myself. But that's like, what am I bringing to the table if that was the case? Oh, you guys are paying 7%? I got 0.5%. That's so weird. Nobody asked you. Why would you do that? It's a Sheena dude. Sheena 2.0. Yes, Leotard. Sheena 2.0. Sarah says, I hope she doesn't breed with him because if he agrees with Tom's behavior, I can imagine he's just as toxic. And once you have a kid with someone, it's an 18-year sentence. It's a lifetime, right? Because even after that, the kid gets married, if they have kids, any holiday, Mimi says, oh my God, Jolene, can I just tell you how much I love you, Mimi? Thank you so much. Michelle says, Luke should be taking Kristen's side, period. Nothing, period, point blank. You are together. You're trying to create life. And you're going to, Tom Sandoval, the most hated man, and rightfully so. This is what you're going to do in reality TV. Let's not pump up his ego here. All right. Alex G says it's not a boys club anymore. It's the grandpa's gang. It is a grandpa's gang. It's so annoying. Miss T is telling Kristen, run, girl, run. Endub says, witness, he struggled last season with flirting with the men on the valley. What? Who was flirting with the men? Not Luke or Sandoval? What? Like flirting with other women or flirting with the men? Yes, no fraternizing with the enemy, Vincent Van Luke. I hate to do Van Gogh that dirty, but yeah. Come on, Luke. Like Luke, let's just remind you, like, it doesn't matter because obviously the misogyny is strong in this one, but this is who you're defending over your woman who you're intimate with and want to create a family with.
Guess what? I was very impressionable when she took all her clothes off and jumped in my pool.
And is it this one too?
There's two things happening here. She confided in you. You put it out on camera. Bottom line is, you now
Because
know
I
what
didn't
it feels
believe
like.
it. That's why.
But now you know how it feels to have those types of thoughts and have people say, I don't believe it.
And just there were 4 other things said that weren't.
It doesn't matter. You've got.
So the guy that doesn't believe other people's mental health crisis, but wants you to believe his own and be sympathetic and empathetic to him.
Have some remorse. Have some sensitivity.
So that one, Luke. But I guess because Luke is probably just a cis male like Tom Sandoval.
The new thing is that, as a cis male,
Did you say cyst?
raise your voice, yell, do whatever you feel entitled to do. But as a straight male, if I was a woman, I could do that. If I was a gay male, I could do that. But as a straight male, if I raise my voice, it's wrong.
This guy that I haven't spoken to in, however many months, all of a sudden is some sort of authority on who I am and how I live my life and what I think and feel. Well, that's interesting. Just like a man.
Don't f with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
This ain't my first time at the rodeo. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's too much. It is too much. I'm a victim. No woman is safe from Tom and Luke, allegedly. Yeah. Luke, try again. Lucinda says, hey, Luke, if Kristen leaves you tomorrow, you're done. No show, no podcast. Watch out. Careful what you wish for. Maybe he's trying to get out of it because he's like, I miss Colorado. We're like, ugh. Thank you, letting the days go by. And again, I think the most insulting thing is just like what Michelle is saying here. He really just has no idea what he's talking about. And you should really just stay in your lane when you don't know what you're talking about. Especially when you just so blatantly have no idea what you're talking about. And when you're talking to someone who's an expert on it, Kristen is literally an expert on all things Vanderpump Rules, especially compared to Luke. Okay, she has her PhD, and sir, you don't even have a GED. So stop that. Speaking of which, I did want to pull up just to show you when we reference these. We never really got to go over this because I was in Minnesota. When we referenced these videos where Tom Sandoval stayed up late. Oops. No. Oh, no. Okay, let me grab it. Where he stayed up till 4 a.m. and was going live on Instagram. Shout out to Bravo Buds on Instagram. Go follow them. Give them all the love. Also on the TikTok at Bravo Buds. I wanted to play just a little bit of what they captured because I normally have a little app that I use that can catch their Instagram lives even after the fact, but for some reason it did not pick up this one. So I think there's ones that these quasi celebs know how to hide. Okay. So let's just take a look at what Tom has been up to right before he sued Ariana. He's up until 4 a.m. doing stuff like this. Okay. Yes, 405 watching. Hit that like if you haven't already. Thank you so much for the super chats, you guys. Chickenhead says, happy you are talking about this. Well, I'm glad you're happy that I'm talking about it. Thank you so much, Chickenhead. Jennifer says, hi, Jolene. Hi, chat. This is also, it's so crazy, Jennifer Grover. It's so crazy. And no 237, thank you so much for the super chat. Enjoy weekend. I hope you enjoy your weekend as well. All right. So let's just take a look at this. This is what Tom has been up to when we reference this, because I know I keep referencing it, and I'm like, a lot of people probably didn't catch it because what they did is they went live and then he deleted it. So they went live on Victoria's Instagram first, and then her phone died because, I mean, come on, these two aren't the most responsible, and they're clearly, I mean, a lot of Coca-Cola Classic going on, if you know what I mean, allegedly. And they were just listening to, I remember I was looking into the mirror, sing a little bit clearer. What's that song? The evilness and rottenness in me. They're just like, it's just like a really bad 90s movie. It's like satire at this point. Like really bad satire though. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys can hear this. Yes, Pamela, it's a pasta fest.
We met through
our friend met us.
Yeah, we did.
And I went to his show and I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not sure. I want to go there. And then I got drunk.
RT says, too much squirt. So you'll hear Victoria. She's like, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe she's doing that thing that Tammy did in the Real World LA where she had her jaw tied shut or something. But all right. You guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio.
And I was like, wow, I love him.
No, and then we just hung out.
No, you're good. You're cute.
She's wearing a blonde wig.
Looks like a wig. It is a wig.
Yeah, it's a wig.
Trust me. Thank God. I wouldn't do this to myself.
I love how she's like, I wouldn't do this to myself.
You guys, Traders is going to be very interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
He goes, you guys, Traders is going to be very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
That's all I'm going to say. What's up, Brooke? What's up, Brooke Kavanaugh? Dude. Can you all do...
Get a job, Tom. Pay your mom back, Tom. You got time for this? You got time to lean? You got time to clean?
Well, yeah, she is cute. I don't know. I'm cute.
No.
I'm gonna take the wig out.
No, don't, please. Just for like a minute. Give me like 5 minutes.
So at this whole live, he doesn't want her to take the wig off. I wonder why, Vicky. I wonder why. Vicky. I mean.
It's funny.
You want my best Aussie accent? All right, here it is.
Horrible.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. There goes a spiral Jeffrey. You see in the Falker's necrophilius tree. It's a
Oh God.
oh fuck!
What-
It's
what-
bad. It's bad.
Here
Hold
we
on,
go.
hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, man. It's not quite right.
Yeah, role play. Yes.
Give me a minute. Hey,
Little role play. We need to
Yeah,
like
it's,
spice it up.
you love a little roleplay.
Who cares?
It's not British.
A little fucking role play,
I'm so good at the fucking. Even Brock is like, dude, your Australian
Brock
accent's
is
pretty good.
dumb.
It's like very bogan.
This is probably my favorite part about this recorded live is the fact that Bravo Buds throughout it is typing comments. So as you can see, Bravo Buds, shout out to Bravo Buds, is here writing, Brock is lying. Thank you, Chickenhead says she did not want to keep. No, she wanted to take the wig off, and I don't blame her because it's an itchy Party City wig, like you guys are saying in the chat. And I did that during the pandemic. I bought a whole bunch of itchy Party City wigs. I couldn't dye my hair. I couldn't get highlights. So I was just like, I'll wear wigs. It was my first venture into wigs, and they're horrible, horrible. Oh my god.
Little fucking role
You got
play, eh?
slide right into it,
Yeah?
you know. He's
No, we need a little fucking role play tonight,
Alright.
okay?
yeah, it's okay.
Who said role play?
Get
We're
on
doing
the
role
piss.
play.
Get on the piss. It's bad.
Oh God.
I don't have it. Some days you got it.
We are in Encino.
Yeah, we are. We're in a
I'm
house.
trying to read,
that
baby,
is-
but you're covering the
sorry.
stuff.
We're in a house in Encino.
He doesn't want you to read. It's all bad
And
comments.
it's beautiful. It's like it was built in the 1970s.
How do you know?
I'm trying to read, but it's too fast.
Well, Tom can't read. He already told us he didn't read the law.
Thank you, baby. Oh, what are you doing, baby?
Me?
Yes, I'm very happy. I would love to come to Australia. It's 4:19 currently here, which is hair twirling time.
Oh God.
You can tell she's like annoyed with him.
VPR?
No, there's
I
no.
like how people are bringing up VPR. He's like, VPR, don't shit on it, Tom. It's your main source of income. But once that goes away, mommy is really going to lose that 401k. And thank you, Sasquatch, for being a member for 2 months. Says he's really giving. I fumbled Ariana and now want to project that into this person half my age vibes.
There's no point in this life.
No, there is no point in this life.
There's literally not.
There's none.
There's literally.
No.
We were just like,
Yeah.
should we go live?
How was my birthday? It was great. Shit, it
Are
was
we
Victoria.
No, but I'm trying to drink.
I'm a little buzzed.
I thought you were sober, Tom.
How long have we been dating?
February,
Yeah.
mid-February or something like that.
Yeah.
Not November.
Not November.
Not November.
Yeah,
So,
no.
False news.
Yeah, that's false news.
False news.
I think that was like the only little like shade they threw to Billy Lee, what Billy Lee was saying and what that former kind of friend or whatever was saying, that they had been dating and Tom was seeing other people. Who knows at this point? But I think that was a little dig towards Billy Lee.
Don't believe you everything you see online.
We've been dating since February. We've been together
Not
since
since my
February
birthday.
7th or 9th. Can't remember. It's an odd number. I know.
He says, "Who cares?"
Can we have babies already? We've been practicing.
Yo, keep it in your pants,
fine.
Tom.
I don't know.
Yo.
This is what I love about Victoria is that like she does think.
All right. I think I might have accidentally started it over at one point.
Oh shit! Oh god!
Then he drops his phone. Shocker. Thank you, Michelle, for the super chat. Say you're not sober without saying you're not sober. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah, there's so many negative comments in the live. Practicing.
This house is insane, by the way.
Get your own house, Tom.
Thank you.
Victoria is beautiful, inside and out.
Okay, Johnny, it's nice to see you. Where are you, okay, Johnny? Where are you? I got us a house. I got us a house for the weekend, just to escape.
Yeah.
And just to chill. And I see you, okay, Johnny. I see you. Look, hold on. So I got us this house for the weekend. And my friend is right.
It's up there.
Where are you, KJ?
Right.
I see KJ.
She's right there.
I see
There.
KJ. That's okay.
I see you. I got us a house so we can just chill.
Oh shit! What's up?
We're live right now.
Yeah.
You better chill.
Scott.
She's like, don't.
I got us a house so we can just chill with our friends and like. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is terrifying. It's pretty scary.
No. So we can just chill and escape and just.
From what?
Have fun.
Paying his bills?
What I love about you, Victoria.
Yeah, you paid for this house.
There's a lot of people from Australia. I fucking love Australia. I love Sydney so much. Oh my god. I went to Sydney and I never wanted to go back.
Australians are locking up their country right now.
That's what you blew up.
This wig is terrifying.
Dude, it's great.
Oh my god. Scott's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? Should I take it off?
No, don't take it off.
Guys, I should take this shit off.
No, please don't.
No more role playing, alright.
No, come on.
Victoria, what's your favorite song the band plays? What's that song that I taught you again?
It is
Scott, can you say hi?
Flagpole Sitta.
But
Harvey Danger Flagpole.
I don't even know. Wait, who?
Harvey Danger Flagpole Sitta.
Tristan, how's her dad doing? Hopefully good. Which is definitely not with him. Tom is controlling. We know that he likes to control.
What? Do I have tattoos?
Oh, riveting.
I thought you guys were talking to like Katie Bell or something on the phone.
No, we're live
Do I have
right now.
tattoos?
Up there, and I was like,
That was Tom's tattoo. These are my friends. This is Scott.
Hi, Scott.
That's
Very
KJ.
telling,
KJ.
Alex.
With
Very
the
telling.
M&Ms. Look at her and then with M&Ms.
Hi guys.
I see you, kid Johnny. I see you, kid Johnny. I see you, kid Johnny.
Yeah.
Tom, do you have new tattoos?
Yeah, I
I
do.
don't
have
know
one
what,
right here.
JC. I don't know what's going on.
But put it right side up. Hold on. Wait, I'll do it like this.
No. Wait, goes like this.
I
So
see you,
then-
kid Johnny.
For Vanderpump.
You met me at the. Oh.
Committed for life.
Happy birthday, Bridget.
I see you, kid Johnny.
Yeah, it's a wig.
Yeah, so like,
We're not asleep because we're just having a fun weekend.
We're vibing.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Tom, you got bills to pay. You can't be vibing when you got to pay your
We can
mom
have
back.
some fun.
Go to sleep. That's a go to sleep.
I actually don't like this wig, guys. Tom ran away. We're at this house. I got us this house for the weekend. Just to like chill. Right.
No vibes, only work, like Nicole said. You gotta work.
The house is so freaking cool.
Great.
Make Tom wear the wig.
This house
He would.
in the 1970s.
No, we're not on shrooms. We're not.
You already
not
told
on
us
anything.
that, Dad.
Yeah, we're not on anything. Had a couple drinks.
I'm actually not role playing anyone. I actually had a black wig on tonight, and I showed
She
up,
looked like a bartender.
and I look like a fucking.
Okay. So someone says you're clearly role playing as Ariana. She's like, I'm actually not role playing, and they're claiming they're not on anything, just a couple drinks, and then they proceed to make this strange observation to say she looks like a bartender, and I don't think there's like a certain look for a bartender, but she's like, I look like a fucking bartender, and implying that there's like something wrong with that.
Anything. Had a couple drinks.
I'm actually not role playing anyone. I actually had a black wig on tonight, and I showed
She
up,
looked like a bartender.
and I look like a fucking bartender. So I was like, "Hey, babe," and you guys made me wear the dark wig.
I thought you looked good.
I look like Uma Thurman. I look like Uma. Okay, wait. I gotta tell them because
like a
they're saying
compliment.
some other
Uma
shit.
Thurman is beautiful.
So I had a dark wig on. No, they're saying some crazy shit.
But you're trying to
I
be
had a
Ariana.
dark wig on tonight, and I showed up to our date, and I was shaking. I was so nervous. I was like, okay.
You look so
Why are
And,
you
no, wait.
shaking?
And then I had a dark black wig on, and I was like, can we go home and change the wig to blonde? Because I like this better.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's a little mom.
Doesn't she look like Cameron Diaz from
A little bit. A little bit.
My makeup kind of rubbed on. But anyways,
Poppers.
You say poppers? Someone said, OMG,
Tyler?
the Timu
Is
wig
that
is so
Tyler?
cute.
Tyler?
Oh!
Is that Tyler? Tyler? Look, is that Tyler?
Yeah, that's.
Found my friend Tyler.
Relax, guys. We're normal people, just like you guys. Not be up late.
Tyler Charlos.
Okay, so Vicky is getting upset because people in the chat are like, Tom, what are you doing awake at 4 a.m.? What are you doing a drunken, slurred live? Like, what is going on here? You're 60 years old. You owe your mom her retirement. You're about to sue Ariana. You're a POS. You should be doing other things. And Vicky's like, have I just been normal, guys? She gets very mad here.
Thanks every other week.
Can we not be up late and not be on something? Can we just drink?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
relax, guys. We're normal people, just like you guys.
Yeah.
Please don't
What's up,
say
Cleveland?
you're like us. No.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like
What
us.
is your true hair color? Her true hair color
I
is
wanna. Can I take
dark
it out?
brown.
Can I take it off?
No, but
Should I take it off? Yeah.
Take off
did
your
you get a
wig.
wig from Team?
You're a grown woman.
I got it from Walmart.
Yes, I enjoyed not filming this summer.
Okay, we're like.
They not like us.
Yes, you
They
can.
not
Yeah,
like
we
us.
can-
They not like
I like
us.
how we're both answering at the same time. Mm-hmm.
It's one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. Honestly.
Normal.
I probably should do it back.
No, don't do that because you fucking will.
Oh, you're
Who
making
said
a
that?
knock at
Who
her,
said that?
Alex.
No, Jesse. Can you see? They want to see my natural hair, and I kind of want
Babe,
this fucking
we're
wig.
good. We'll do it next time.
What?
You guys, she's like, there's one see my natural hair. So people in the chat want to see her natural hair because she's clearly indicated that she wants to take the wig off. And Tom Sandoval, not his hair, tells his girlfriend, "We'll do that next time. You keep the wig on. We'll do that next time." Oh my, this is creepy.
You got a wig cap on anyways.
You got a wig cap on.
What? I want the shit off my head. We're not trying. We are.
What?
Are you gonna do a Boston show?
Yeah, we'll definitely go back to Boston.
Don't do that in Boston. Right, Ginger? It's creepy. It shows how controlling and creepy he is and how on substances they are.
No, don't do it.
I want to take it off.
You won't let her take the wig off. This is like the drugged up Blair Witch Project gone awry.
Boston.
I seen.
Baby.
What?
So now she's taking the wig off. He clearly doesn't look happy.
Do it right
Not yet.
Hey, but you got a wig cap on. Oh, you can't. He's like, oh, you don't look like Ariana or even Rachel now. I don't know how I'm gonna get boners.
Thank you so much.
It's a little fucked up now. My hair is really fucked up because I had it up and a braid, but you almost took it down.
Right? It's like, this isn't happening. Mary says, I believe Billy.
So what's up? Whoever told me to take it off, I took it off for you.
Yes.
It's me.
Yeah, we went out. We just, I don't know. We do things like that.
What'd you say?
We just do things like that. Sometimes we go out and we wear wigs and
we wear wigs and we have fun.
yeah, we do.
Didn't seem like you're having fun.
I'm like, there's like clips and stuff in my hair. So I was like, take it off. I'm
It's
like,
the hottest girl I think I've ever seen in my life.
baby, stupid. No, I'm not.
We're not high.
Can we stop with those questions? We drank tonight. We did.
Yeah, we had a
Well,
couple
that's
drinks.
fine.
A couple. This is what Tom was doing instead of
Let's be
reading
nice to each other, guys.
his lawyer's lawsuit.
Like, seriously, stop with the bullshit. I hate when people literally are just mean for no reason.
I know.
Like Tom?
That's okay.
I like the people that are nice. I love you guys.
Not Tom.
Yeah, thank you for being nice.
We're all just normal freaking people here.
No, you're not.
Come on. Be nice. Seriously.
Oh, we had such a great birthday. We have like,
It was stressful as hell.
yeah.
It was honestly so stressful.
One for Tom.
Like putting on a freaking birthday.
Yes.
Do I have tattoos?
Okay. So basically, you see, this is what Tom Sandoval was doing instead of allegedly reading the lawsuit that he and his lawyers brought upon Ariana that he has now since dropped. That's what the important things that he was doing instead of not suing his ex-girlfriend and not continuing to torment her. That is what Tom Sandoval has been doing. It's just like, oh, yes, Liz, he's literally digging his own grave. It's so ridiculous. He's horrible. And I hate it. Oh, you guys. All right. Well, that was good. We had a little refresh. I know I reference this a lot. And shout out to Bravo Buds. Go give them all the love at Bravo Buds on Instagram and TikTok for capturing that live. There's more to it. If you want to watch the full thing, you can go to Bravo Buds on TikTok or Bravo Buds on Instagram. They have it posted and they made some fun edits with it. So let me just drop the link to their Instagram here so we can show them all the love, because I know I appreciate it being able to grab this, because I went to get the live from the app I use and It wasn't available. So Tom hit it. He hit it even from the recording app that we have. So here is Bravo Buds on Instagram. Oh, yay. Bravo Buds. Thank you so much. Because I was so pissed because I used that it's like G record or something. And that's how I was getting all the Joe lives and stuff. And then some of the lives wouldn't show up. So I think they know how to make sure that we can't go get them at a later date. So Bravo Buds is here in the chat. So go show them all the love on TikTok and Instagram. And there's longer versions, edited versions. I think they put together like a little compilation thing to make it more palatable for all of us. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. I am going to come back a little bit later. I'm going to catch up on the feeds and then come back probably with a Big Brother video. I know we're behind on Orange County and I definitely want to get caught up. I watched the premiere of Orange County and there was an episode last night. So I want to get caught up on that over the weekend. And I know my mom, aka Nana, is really excited to talk to you guys about Orange County as well. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this live. We're already at an hour and a half. So I am going to release you all back into the wild. Shout out to all my super chatters today. Melissa, Jody, Mtronics, Muffy, Pamela, Dog Mom Laura, Susie Q, Muffy, Chickenhead, Jennifer, Noto, Sasquatch, and Michelle. Also, thank you to those of you who hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and welcome all my new members on YouTube and also on Patreon, and also my new subscribers. You guys, we are 40K. We're like 40,100 and some subscribers strong now. So I am just enjoying hitting 40,000 because I didn't know if we would hit that this year. So I'm very happy. And you guys made that possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so go out into the world. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'll most likely, unless I start feeling worse, I'll come back with some more Big Brother updates after I watch the feeds. If anyone knows anyone who has a hack or knows how I can go back in time on the feeds, flashback, how I can get through this messed up system now that they won't let us rewind and rewatch stuff, please DM me. Email me, let me know. Also, thanks again to Realification for the PayPal. Thank you for congratulating me on hitting 40K. I appreciate that. And I'll be back very soon. But until next time, remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see.